What's going on, everyone? Gunpla Goon here, back with another review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 1 to 144 scale high grade Marchosias Gundam from Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Now, with this Gundam, it's not in the anime, it's actually from a mobile game, which is kind of weird. And there's not really much information on it, just that it was in the Calamity War. And in the anime, this is not Gundam Barbados. This is legitimately, I know they look the same, but please don't get them confused. This one, I believe, fought alongside Gundam Bale, which is pretty interesting. But going into the kit, this kit probably was one of the most interesting IBO kits I've built. Now, when it comes down to the runner set, there's 6 to 7 runners, depending on if you want to count the polycaps. But really, you don't use the polycaps in this, for it is a full inner frame. Now, when I say full inner frame, it's very exaggerated. You have certain connection pieces that have the polycaps in there that will hold it together, but all in all, the IBO kits are an inner frame. Now, with the inner frame being overused, and when I mean overused, you can see it. Certain kits don't hold up, and this will definitely be back heavy just looking at the box art and just seeing other kits out there. Trust me, Gundam Bale's back, leaning. The Gundam Marchosias is a straight build, gorgeous. Like, you can see what you're going to have to do with the panel lining to bring this good potential out, but I'm not upset with the way it looks. Now, this is not a white plastic, I would say more of like a lighter purple, so it definitely sticks out more. Comparing it with the Gundam Bale and the Gundam Barbados Lupus, also my kits have been on the shelf for a while, so please forgive them for their age, but standing at the same height but a little bit more bulkier, you can just look and just see that this is an IBO kit through and through. Now, getting into the accessories with the kit, there's not a lot that comes along with this. Now, first you get these 4 basic blades, or you want to say daggers. I'm not really a fan of them. They're not even color accurate. If you look on the box art, they're supposed to be gold outlined. You're going to have to do that yourself. Coming into with the shield, and I guess you want to say this giant long blade. Like, to me, it's just it's an okay gimmick. The blade is nice though. I like the new design they gave it. It's like the Barbados's, but a little bit more ferocious with the sharper. Getting into articulation, the head is on a ball joint. Up and down movement is very limited. Side to side is average. Getting into the chest can give you a nice bend, give you a nice ab crunch is what you're looking for. Arms, the shoulders both are on a hinge. Now, be very delicate with these. They might snap. Arms can extend out. Arms are able to bend 90 degrees. Hands are on a ball joint. Getting into the waist now, the waist skirts hinder this leg articulation a lot. They're bulky, they're in the way. Move them out of the way, you get nice movement from the side. Decent bend at the knee. Going into the ankles, they're rocking from side to side. Articulation here is very, I would say, interesting. Very bulky, a lot of things clash together. If you put this backpack on, you will have a hard time posing this kit. As for the backpack also has a nice articulation, and I wanted to cover this separately, but for the blades, you can also hide them in this little compartment for both in the waist skirt and in the back of the wings. It's a nice gimmick. I mean, for it being so hard to pose, it's just something that I just forgotten about, and I'm just really just using the basic legs for it. Overall, I feel that the Gundam Marchosias is a very interesting kit added to the addition of IBO. I fell in love with the Barbados, I fell in love with the Barbados Lupus, and I learned to like the Lupus Rex. But for this being so bulky and this being the first one we get of it, obviously we will be getting the Gundam Hajiroboshi, or if I'm sorry I'm butchering that name. It will be coming out in August, I believe. So I can't wait to see a more slimmed down version of the Marchosias. This, I will give it maybe a C. Listen, you pick this up, you're going to love the way it looks on your shelf, but just know posing this thing will give you a migraine. And that, everyone, will conclude my review of the Gundam Marchosias. Please, everyone, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a comment down below. I would love to see what you guys are building. Please let me know if you guys are interested in picking this kit up yourself and what other kits you picked up along the road. This has been Gunpla Goon, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.